Now, they have vast experience in legislative practice, and no doubt this experience will be brought to bear as the 10th Senate continues to unfold. Let's now hear the thoughts of some senators on various issues and what they envisage going forward.
It is a common knowledge to everyone that North Central, Northwest, and Northeast part of Nigeria, or I can say the northern part of Nigeria, for some times have been bedeviled by the issue of insecurity, from Boko Haram to banditry to every sort of criminality, herdsmen and farmers, misunderstandings going on here and there. And on our part as legislators, we have done our best. We've given every legislative support to the executive in the areas of funding and even agreeing to adopt whatever policy that the government will come with in terms of tackling insecurity in this country. And we have also looked at the way the executive, especially with the coming of His Excellency as Mr. President Ahmed Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has done very well by doing what we expected that should have been done much earlier by his predecessor. That is changing the service chiefs. With the change of leadership of the higher echelon of the armed forces, you will see that there is quite a lot of reduction in terms of these attacks. But unfortunately, quite of recent, we have seen that the insurgency or the banditry is resurfacing again, and in a very bad and different dimension. And for that reason, I decided that it's better I should bring this to the notice of the government, federal government, my colleagues. Let's deliberate on it. We know that the federal government is doing very well, but let's do more. And especially where human beings are being killed like chickens, you'll see how they attack innocent farmers, destroy their farmlands, take over their villages. I feel something needs to be done about that, and that is the reason why I came up with the motion. And some of the items itemized in the motion includes a situation where military presence is not there. It gives them a lot of leverage to do what they are doing. And I also spoke about the illegal miners. Illegal miners, especially the artisan miners that have proliferated everywhere around that district, in fact, North Central. I think it's something that the government, we need to do something about it. We need to do something about it because, one, we're losing a lot of revenue. Two, those profiteering from it will never allow peace to return us. No. And part of the suggestion I made was, though it wasn't being accepted by my colleagues, where I said they should suspend all licenses of miners. But what I mean by suspending is that artisan miners should be suspended so that we can now take a record and have a database of them by making them to go and register where they operate. If you are operating in a local government like Shiroro local government now, and you're an artisan miner, every location, every village around there, if you belong to to a ward, let's get a kind of procedure we can adopt, operational procedures for these miners. Go and register. Take a passport picture, get 3 referees that will give a referral of you for any reason. Tell us your location. All these things needs to be done. And then Federal Ministry of Solid Minerals also taking control of the buying and selling outlets. That's the only way we can get to know how much gold has been processed, or how much lithium has been processed, or how much copper has been processed, or how much what. We have so many, kaolin, everything. We have selling outlets. We have a buying outlet. We identify major buyers and register them as well when we're talking about revenue. That is one of the ways I feel we can curtail insecurity. And tell me why. Ask me why. Those you see at the mines, those you see doing the manual labor, digging and getting are not the real owners of those fields. They are only working. There are middlemen that do that. And those are our problems today. It has gotten to a stage that if I saw prospects in the land, and that land from the survey we have done is somebody's property, somebody's farm, somebody's house, I instigate violence. Before you know it, these people have become IDPs. If they go back to their village, it's burned down. By the time they will return, they will not know their village again. They will see that that place has been turned to a mining site. What do you do about that? This is something that will be occurring. I started example with the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is how they started. And this is over 50-something years. They have not found a peaceful solution. South Africa mines gold, mines so many other things. But you see, things like this are not happening. Because they got it right. And those that are mining, big corporations that are mining, also manned the security of those areas and the security of the environment. And those things that are causing for farmers to be chased out of their farm, for cattle to be rustled so that they can take the load of those bags of unprocessed gold that they are taking to where they will take it to wash. All these things are happening. Are you not surprised to hear that 1,000 cows are rusted and are moving and nobody is seeing them? And you are not going to go to Abuja market and see them. You are not going to go to Lagos, or you go to Kaduna market and see them. Won't you ask questions? I tried as much as possible to understudy what is going on in my senatorial district. Because for the first time I did 4 years, I've been battling with insecurity. And I said we must have an end to this issue. So if we want to have a peaceful environment, we must do our things right. We have to go back, look at the way we do our stuff, adopt the international best practices that have worked elsewhere, so that we can make it work in our own locality.